والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المشرفين آخر النبوي سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. ونسأل الرحمة بشيخ تجاني ونسأل الرحمة بشيخ رمياس ونسأل الرحمة بشيخ محمد الأول ونسأل الرحمة على الشيوخ كله وعلم أيها الإخوان والإخوات السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
I'm very happy to be here this evening.
Please, wàññi leen wax bi ngir Yàlla. Man mi ñaan ngeen wàññi wax.
And the first remark I'm going to make is that this evening Sheikh Ahmed Bukar has brought Madinat al-Qawlar to Manchester.
Allah.
And that is the power of Sheikh Ibrahim Yas. Maulud Nabi is celebrated everywhere in the world. We also celebrate it in Nigeria. And the person that is responsible for the spread of Islam and for the spread of Tijinayya was Sheikh Ibrahim Yas. My father, Sheikh Awwal, was one of the main Khalifa of Sheikh Ibrahim Yas in Nigeria. And I'm going to talk about the relationship between my father and the family of Sheikh Ibrahim Yas. My father met Sheikh Ibrahim Yas in person in the early 1950s.
Allah.
That was before I was born. And since that time, before he passed away about 4 years ago, he visited Madinat al-Qawlar more than 200 times.
Allah.
Now, usually, the relationship between one sheikh and another sheikh is traced to spiritual happenings. Because as at the time that my father met Sheikh Ibrahim Yas, there were great sheikhs in Nigeria. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent him to go and meet Sheikh Ibrahim Yas. And that relationship that started in the early 50s was probably responsible for the spread of Tijinayya sect in Nigeria today. And I will tell you that when Sheikh Ibrahim Yas passed away in 1975, the percentage of Muslims in Nigeria that were Tijinayya was just between 10 and 15%. But as I speak to you now, the percentage of Tijinayya in Nigeria is more than 85%.
Allah Akbar.
This is due to the work of Sheikh Ibrahim Yas, continued by people like my father, people like Sheikh Ishaq Muhammad Rabiu, Sheikh Tahir Bochi, and some other Khalifa of Sheikh Ibrahim Yas in Nigeria. Now I'm going to talk about some of the things that I witnessed about what happened during the visit of Sheikh Ibrahim Yas to Nigeria, so that you can appreciate what a great sheikh he was. Some of these things my father told me, and some of these things I saw. There was an occasion in one of the largest cities in Nigeria, Ibadan. Sheikh Ibrahim Yas was present, and he was inside the house, and so many people gathered outside to see him. And it was raining. It was raining heavily. Now, when Sheikh came out to speak, the rain stopped.
Allah.
And you know, we human beings, when we see miraculous things, we are excited. So everybody started shouting to the extent that they couldn't hear Sheikh. So Sheikh went inside again, and the rain started.
Allah.
Then he came out again, and the rain stopped. The same thing happened. And I told them that if they don't want him to speak, then they should continue shouting. So they all stopped.
Allah.
He gave the speech. So that's one of the wonders of Sheikh Ibrahim.
Allah Ta'ala knew.
On another occasion, Sheikh Ibrahim visited Nigeria, and he had food poisoning. He took some things.
Sorry, Sheikh.
So Sheikh Ibrahim came to Nigeria, and he took some food that was bad, and he had food poisoning. So my father arranged for him to go to a hospital, a specialist hospital. So when he stayed in that hospital for about 3 days. But during those 3 days, very important people came to visit him. Government ministers, government directors, and so many people, they came. Then on the night before he was released from the hospital, a message came from the Dam Barracks. The Dam Barracks is where the president of Nigeria lived at that time. So, and they told the doctors that they came from the head of state, who was General Yakubu I at that time.
Allah Akbar.
So the head of the hospital saw this, and he was very happy. So when it was time to discharge Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse, my father went to the doctor and said, "Can you give us our bill?" The doctor said, "No, I'm not going to give you a bill, but I'm going to ask for a favor from Sheikh, because I can see the caliber of people that have been coming to visit him."
Allah.
So my father now said, "No, I will take you to Sheikh, and you ask for the favor in front of him. I will translate to him." So he took the doctor to Sheikh, and what the doctor wanted was that there was a vacancy for some. He was a professor in the university, and there was vacancy for the vice chancellor, the head of the university. So he said he wanted Sheikh to ask the president to appoint him as the vice chancellor of the university. That was what he wanted. So the Sheikh now asked my father to tell him that he's not going to ask the president, he's going to ask the person who is higher than the president, who is God.
Allah.
And he prayed. And just about a few weeks after that, they made that doctor the vice chancellor of the university.
Allah Akbar.
And that is the power of Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse.
Ya Allah Ta'ala.
And all this power came from God. Sheikh, I've never seen a place where Sheikh Ibrahim Niasse displayed power. He was a very, very pious man throughout his life. People would say all kinds of things, because in Nigeria, he had a lot of enemies at that time. Whatever they said, he would tell my father, "Don't worry, just leave them." And we can all see, we are all witnesses to what is happening after his death. And that shows what a great Sheikh he is. So this is like an example for all of us, that whatever it is we do, we should always be dedicated in it. As Muslims and Tijinayya, I know it is very difficult to practice in this environment because of the way the system is. But we must always try our best to be what we are, to be Muslims at all times, and to be Tijinayya at all times, and to make sure that we practice all these things. I'm very, very happy to be among you, and I thank my brother, Sheikh Ahmed Buka, for putting this together. It just made me remember Medina to Kaula.
Allah.
Really, that's just the way it is. And I also want to seize the opportunity to greet my brothers, the children of Sheikh. You are all welcome to this place, and it is my pleasure to be among you. And I pray to Almighty Allah to give all of you long life and prosperity, as well as all the people that are here. We ask for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take you back to wherever you came from safely, and then to give you blessings and prosperity, inshallah. I'll just recite Salatul Fatih, just to end the sermon. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والهادي لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
آمين.
لكل الأولياء كرامات إبراهيم على وأمجد صبور شكور هلك ذكر ربي